What's going on, real ones? BCHQ, back with another discussion time, episode 87. This one is on NHS gagging orders, which I recently read. So I've got some notes. So if you see me looking down, I'm just reading the notes that I've made. So I read that they've been putting gagging orders out from up to recent times. I think they've banned it now, but it's been going on for a long time. That's preventing staff speaking out about harassment and bullying within the workplace, like hospitals, and just any sort of healthcare workplace. So, gagging orders were brought in to silence staff who raised bullying and harassment complaints. There's 3 universities that were in the article I read that have been handing out some of the gagging orders. They are University of Southampton, Derby and Burton. So 6 orders have been handed out in the past 5 years from them 3 universities, hospitals. The number of staff that have been found guilty or accused, should I say, maybe not all found guilty but accused, has risen by 40% since 2013 to 2014, and that is not just bullying, but that's sexual harassment as well. So that's going on in healthcare, where you put relatives. Some people have to put their relatives in there because they don't have the time to look after them because they have to go work and whatever, like their grandparents or whatever it is, and they put them in the hands of nurses that are meant to look after them, and then this shit's happening where they're getting abused, not just physically but mentally and sexually abused from someone that you would want to trust your life with. That's what their job's supposed to be. This just shows how messed up the system is. And the fact that they're putting out gagging orders to silence people that are trying to help that and speak out against that, you got to really question what's going on in this country. The NHS are on about making it privatised. I don't see how that's going to work if they do that, because so many people are going to be struggling and it's just not going to work. So I doubt it will be privatised, but who knows, like nothing's going to surprise me at this point. So let me know in the comments what you think of this, because I know a lot of you are probably from the UK that are my subscribers. I know a lot of you are from the US. But let me know in the US if you've got something similar to this in your... I know you have to pay for your healthcare, but do you have similar things of this going on that you've read or that you know that's going on? Maybe you have family members that work in the healthcare systems over there, and maybe they've told you about certain things like this. Because it'd be interesting to see if it's just a UK problem or not. The NHS is solely a UK company, so I believe it is anyway. I could be wrong with that. Don't quote me on that, but there's always something that's going on with the NHS in this country that is a negative thing. So I was shocked to read this. Like, as much as I say I'm not shocked with a lot of things nowadays, but at the same time it proves, like, to me how messed up the system is, because like I said, if you've got staff working within this company that are trying to speak out to prevent stuff like this happening and make it a better place for people, not only for patients, but for other staff colleagues that want to go to work and not have to be silenced and feel intimidated by other staff members for losing their jobs and taken out of their pensions. Like, a lot of them are getting their severance pays cut and their pensions because they're speaking out. Now, that's just blackmail and intimidation. And I don't care who you are, that is not a professional way of going about anything. So I think a lot of these staff members have got court cases that they could get a lot of pay from, like for misconduct and all this kind of stuff, because it's wrong. But as you know, like, the system is screwed and there's a lot of deceit and evilness going on. I just feel bad for the nurses and the patients, because obviously patients are getting abused and so are the staff, because the staff aren't being allowed to speak out and try and help people. And that you hear about a lot now in this country of nurses like going on strike or leaving their positions when they could be saving lives, but they feel they have to get out because they're trying to be there for the better good and it's like they're talking to a brick wall, because the people in power that can change things are the ones that are trying to silence them. And you've got to question yourself, why are they silencing them? How much more is going on that we don't know about? Why would you be silencing them in the first place if there's not more to this than meets the eye and what's put out in the articles? So that's it, guys. Let me know in the comments, as I said, if it's in the same anywhere else in Europe or the US. Let me know in the comments, because in terms of the UK, it's this disturbing thing to read and know that's going on. As I said, I think that they're putting bans on it now, but 2013 and 14 wasn't that long ago, and that was when the 40% rise in accusations have gone up. So you can guarantee that it's still going on now. So people need to be allowed to speak out about it and try and change it for the better good. So let me know in the comments, guys. Shout out to everyone supporting. This one's for the OGs. They don't want to fuck with the real ones.